What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Thema Hitchcock Music.
So, brothers, I want to talk about something a little serious today, and it concerns about the BBL culture that we're seeing going around in the black sector of female social media. Now, there is a lot of pressure for women to have, bigger butts. You see a lot of even African models are pushing certain levels of teas and things like that to drink to get butt enhancement and things like that. And that's just the thing that certain ladies want to do. They want to look thicker. And I believe that they feel like this is going to help them get, noticed more, become more beautiful, or to get a man. And I can kind of understand it if you're a lady that is wanting to be like an IG model or a video model. That makes more sense if that's what your goal is. But for this particular lady, Tandra Bowser Williams, she didn't need that. She's a sister, like a middle-aged sister. She's married. She has a really good job. She's an NYC corrections captain. I don't really see anything wrong with her at all. She looks like, a woman in the black community in her late 30s or 40s. She's a wife, probably a mother. I see her walking down the street, I wouldn't think anything of it. She's already married, husband loves her, no problem, right? Now, I want to kind of tie this up to what a lot of women say they do things because men want them to. They wear weaves because men want them to. They lighten their skin because men want them to. Well, here's a situation where a woman had a husband and the husband was telling her, baby, listen, you are fine as you are. I love you as you are. I don't need you to get any medical enhancements. And that is, for better or worse, for a lot of men in the black community. Obviously, certain ladies, we will want to see what ladies, not wearing bonnets and things like that. For a lot of black men, there's not a whole big, thought process on, what a woman looks like, or you need to go head on and get a breast job for me to be happy, or for you to get a ass job. I don't think a lot of black men are asking for that. And most men don't need that. We marry or fall in love or get committed to a woman based on partly her looks, but the majority is her actions. Are we able to get along with the woman? But in this case, this woman didn't want to listen to the husband. Okay. She wanted to do a BBL. Now, what does that mean? She decided to go to the Dominican Republic to get a fat transfer from a guy by the name of Dr. Hector Cabral. Now, Dr. Hector Cabral was previously indicted in 2011 for operating without a medical license and fraud on conspiracy charges. Okay, so really, he is a dusty doctor. All right, and like I said, she just like, listen, you're gonna like his work. He's basically gonna do very well. She knew about his past indictments, but she decided to go there and do it anyway. Unfortunately for her, she died in the process. All right, suffering a massive stroke in the process after a botched Brazilian butt lift. Now, my heart goes out to the family. This is not a laughing matter, and this is not a joking matter, because she was a woman that worked very hard to get to where she's at. And my heart goes out for her and the husband. Okay. But I want to talk about, some of these things that black men get blamed for. And I want to kind of address it because a lot of times, a lot of ladies are dealing with their own self-hatred of what they look like, their own lack of self-confidence of how they appear. And you have a lot of black men who would like you as you are, or men in general. There are brothers out there who like women bigger. There are brothers out there who like women thick. Brothers out there who like women that are tall. Brothers who like women who are thin. Okay? Black men are very versatile in what they like. But one thing that a black man cannot do for a black woman is to love a woman that don't appreciate how she looks like. All right? Appreciate her for what her hair may look like or her skin complexion. Because if you have that insecurity, she's still going to do that anyway. Like Little Kim. Little Kim looks crazy now. But in the 90s, Little Kim was very attractive. I mean, maybe not the most attractive, but she was way more attractive than what she is now. She didn't need to do any surgery, but she did the surgery because she hated what she looked like. That had nothing to do with black men, because black men liked Little Kim back then. But now she looks like a monster. But I just don't want women to be blaming black men for why they do things, when a lot of times women make choices on, how they wear their hair or, how they dress up. They do these things because they want to look like other ladies, right? They have their own, premonition on what other people will think of them, how they look. And a lot of times these women are not the youngest. Young women are really influencing women in the older communities. Like, it's ridiculous. Even you see older guys, 50, 60, trying to get down with the young guys now. Like the younger crews really are influencing the older generations. And you're seeing women who would never want to get a BBL 20 years ago. They're wanting a BBL now. And at any cost, even if they die. And it's sad. And, what I like to talk about to black men out there is that you can only tell, some ladies, that you like how they look, you appreciate them. But if they don't like and appreciate how they look, what can you do? You can't do anything about that. And I really wish that certain sisters would stop blaming their insecurities on black men. Like, seriously, like, look at Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa was an Afro Dominican black man. He played for the White Sox, and I believe he played for the Cubs. Maybe, one of those teams, right? Sammy Sosa completely bleached his skin. But guess what? That bleaching of the skin had nothing to do with black women or anybody else. He just wanted to be white. He felt he had his own insecurities. And very few men have insecurities like that, but it does happen. Michael Jackson was another guy like that. But these people have insecurities that nobody can help. And you cannot help people who are, suffering from self-esteem. And I know the brother feels very bad because he loved his wife as she was. And it's a terrible way to go out, because many women don't even have a loving husband. She had one, right? Many women don't even have a supportive husband. She had one. And he couldn't stop her, going to Dominican Republic, risking your life for a cheap surgery. All for what? For nothing. So again, my heart goes out to the family, and I hope that, through this time, that they'll be able to heal. And I hope that the ladies out there who have this kind of belief understand that these things are dangerous. These things can kill you. And if you're not careful, and you don't need the BBL. If anything, work on your attitude, or work on your willingness to work with the man and your relationship skills. The BBLs, it's not going to help you out. All right. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already put you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.